Okay, here we go. It's off hours here at CrossFit Rochester. It's a little bit chilly, but we're gonna talk about one of the first two workouts in the WOD-Chester games this year. It's called Try This. It's a triathlon. We've got a skier, a bike, and a rower. There's gonna be a clock up on the wall. We're gonna set the clock right now for shorter intervals, but essentially, when it's your turn, you're gonna have 3 minutes on each piece of equipment with a 45-second transition time. And we're gonna kind of talk about the transition real quick. So let's pretend someone just got off this rower, right? It's going. Okay, judges, okay? Before you leave, your person gets done rowing, before you leave, you're gonna reset this. So you're just gonna menu and then just ski, okay? And so that way it's ready for the next person. Oh, by the way, write down the number of calories it got. You've got 45 seconds to get that done before the next person gets on. So hopefully you're done within 15 seconds. The other person can kind of come in and get situated, okay? So here we go. It's the 45-second transition time, right? You're gonna be able to see the clock. Your lane number is gonna be up on the top of the rower. So make sure you're lined up, you and your judge, make sure you're lined up right on time. 3, 2, 1, and I get on and go. I can't get on the machine until it beeps, right? So I'm going, Hey, as you're doing this, I would recommend keeping your back straight if you're gonna be a bender. Don't row like this, or you're gonna get super tired in the back. I gotta get off the machine before time expires. My judge writes it down, does a little menu, just ski, and then we move on to the bike. Over here, they would have hit the stop button twice. We're gonna see how this goes. Before I go, wait a second. Before I go, I'm gonna hit the start button. Now I'm gonna get on the bike. I never set the seat here. Before you go, make sure you set the seat that it fits you, right? We'll show you how that goes in a second. But before the clock is over, I need to get off the bike, okay? As a judge, I'm gonna come up and hit stop, write down the number of calories, and then hit stop again to reset it for the next person, okay? As you're coming up to the bike to adjust it, one turn to loosen, pull it out, move it down or up, it's gonna lock in, tighten it back up, hop on and go, okay? After that, after you bike, I'm already winded and I've gone like 30 seconds. After the bike, you're gonna move on to the rower, okay? You can adjust the damper wherever you want. You can adjust the seat however you want, or the feet pedals however you want. But remember, you've got 45 seconds to come over here and get ready. Now, they should have, come on. We're gonna pretend I'm the person. Go. There, it's awake. You're not gonna have to go through that because it's already gonna be on, all right? And the judge before you will have hit menu back and just row after they record the calories. So by the time that's all happened, you're gonna have your feet back in the rower. 3, 2, 1, row, bro. Okay? 3 seconds left. You need to be off the rower before time expires. No matter where you are on the floor, you're gonna be able to see this clock. You cannot get on the machine before the clock beeps, okay? And you have to be off the machine before it beeps again, right? That way we know that everybody's not getting extra pulls because the rollover is gonna count on each of these things, right? So one thing that's super important, make sure you're in staging early and on time and you have your judge. Make sure you're there early and on time for judging as well, because if there's a holdup, it backs up the whole program. So we need everybody to be there and be on time. And if you're not, you don't get to run because we're not gonna hold the show up, right? So you'll essentially score a 0. And if you're not there to score, you're gonna get a 0 no matter how fast you were on all the equipment. Remember, you cannot start until the clock says you can start, and you have to be off the machine so that we know you don't have any extra rollover, any extra strokes as the time expires. Okay, judges, you're gonna come over, you're gonna look at the score, you're gonna write it down, then it's menu, just row. And on the bikes, make sure you hit the stop button once, write the score down, and then hit the stop button again so that it's ready to go for the next person. Next person, when you get on the bike, hit start, or otherwise you will pedal and it will not record anything. Hey, good luck and have fun.